Hello, Thomas and Mara. The name of this story is Thomas and Grampy Go on a Hike. Yes, on a hike out in the woods and wilderness. Yay! Yay for hiking. Thomas and Grampy Go on a Hike by Pete Oswald. Here's the hike the trail we're going to follow. Oh, it's going to be good. There's Grampy. There's Thomas. There we are at Thomas's house in the driveway. Grampy's truck in Duluth. Grampy gets up and says, "Wake up, Thomas, wake up." And look at all the things that we got ready the night before. Look at them all. Camera, boots, socks, jacket. Grampy has some coffee and Thomas is not too excited about waking up. But then he remembers, today's the day we're going to go for a hike on the Superior hiking trail. Yay! And he jumps out of bed and goes, "Get up, get up."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And in the morning when you go hiking, it's cold. So Thomas puts on his jacket, puts on his boots, puts on a hat to keep warm. And this is Thomas's backpack. We need to have map and compass and lots of things. Load it into the big truck. Drive out of Duluth. Drive. Just Grampy and Thomas. Grampy driving and Thomas. Ready for a big day of adventure. Leaving the city of Duluth behind us. And there we are, out in the woods. There's Duluth. We had to drive on the road, out into the woods. Wow. Then we park at a place. It says, "Welcome." We have to put on our backpacks. Thomas clicks his in with the sternum strap there. And here we go, hiking up the trail. And we're walking up the trail. And look, when we look back, there's a truck way down there. Wow. So there we are. Thomas looks at the map and says, "We're going way up there." We look back and see, look at the truck way down there. We're walking out into the wilderness on the Superior hiking trail. And we're walking along the trail. And look, there was a red fox there and we didn't even see it. And here's some bluebirds who actually don't make nests like that. They only nest in hollow cavities in trees. Bluebird, bluebird. Red fox. Grampy, Thomas. We're looking. And we go along the trail. Oh, there's bunnies and flowers and birdies. Wow, we see deer and we see ladybugs and butterflies and an eagle And Thomas found a feather. But he can't keep the feather because that is a violation of the Migratory Bird Act of 1918. You cannot own or possess feathers or eggs or birds. We even saw some black bear tracks, and Thomas drew them in his notebook. When we got up high, there were still patches of snow. That's weird, but that's cool when you go in the spring because we're hiking in shorts and there's flowers blooming and there's still patches of snow. Thomas hit Grampy right in the head. It was fun. And we came to a pond. It might be Bean Lake or Bear Lake, and we see fish swimming in it. And there's other creatures too. And we go hiking along, and we like to use trekking poles. We come to a river. Uh-oh, how do we cross the river? Well, we could walk through the river, but this one is too deep. So we have to cross on a natural log bridge. Grampy crosses. And then Thomas goes, oh, I'm not so sure. But Grampy helps him. And Thomas gets a little bit scared, but Grampy helps him, and Thomas has great balance. And he grabs Grampy's hand, and we make it across the river safely. And look at the wonderful waterfall we see. It's almost like the waterfall that you might see at Jay Cook State Park when your mom and dad bring you there for a wonderful day outing. Then we take a little break on a rock and we look around, and there's patches of snow, some nice vegan trail mix, munch, munch, munch. We keep walking on the trail, and we see waterfalls and geese and pileated woodpeckers. It's a fun day. And then Thomas says, I wonder what's on top of that promontory there. Let's go up and see it, Grampy. Okay. So we put on our climbing helmets. We have a little rope. We're going to go up and see, just to see what's up there. And it's very cool and it's very hard. But we make it. And we get up there. And look at all that we can see. Eagles and all wonderful things around. Grampy usually leaves a little rock or cairn on top of those places. Then we hike down. Thomas is following the map and telling us where to go, and we decide to plant a tree that we brought along. So we plant the tree, we take a picture, Grampy and Thomas, and then we continue to walk through the woods, and we see bees and flowers, little rodentia creatures. Maybe there's other things up in the trees, hidden. And it's getting later in the day. Look at how the sun is setting. We better head back. So we head back, but of course, Grampy always brings a headlight with him, just in case. And we walk and we walk. There's the truck, Thomas says. Yay for the truck. We walk down to the truck and we drink some good water. There's Thomas. And then we start driving home, back to Duluth, after a big day of hiking. Down the mountain, there's Duluth. Thomas falls asleep right away almost. But then we get back, we drive through town, then we drive back to Mommy and Daddy's and Thomas's and Mara's house. We say, we're home. Walter and Lola greet us at the door. Then we have to feed the animals. Thomas goes into his bedroom, puts on his jammies. He and Grandpa decide to look at a photo album that his mama made for us. We have, of course, some good soy milk and cookies. Then we sit on the couch and we look at all the family adventures. And Grampy falls asleep. And Thomas falls asleep. Of course, Thomas drew some good pictures too. The End. What a good book. And look at the pictures. Look at those are some old pictures where Grampy took Mama on a hike to the Cannon Valley Wilderness, and we made some nice string one day out of stinging nettle. And then Mama went hiking with Daddy, and then just today Grampy went hiking with Thomas. Yay for hiking! Yay! Next thing we'll do is we will go camping.